Good morning. It is Saturday, September 21st. Being September, on the tail end of September, we're moving into fall, so the sun is gonna start riding a little bit lower in the sky. You can see your shadow is quite a bit behind the array, and it's only like 10:30, 11 o'clock, where it would be almost underneath it, through the summer. So we're gonna tip these down just a little bit to get, the panels at more of a direct angle to the line of sun. And I want to do a before and after of charging input, so let's go do that right away. I want to kick on the compressor, and that's going to load down the batteries. That will tell the charge controller to just let everything it possibly can make, let it all in, and then while that's running, we'll come out here, we'll adjust this, we'll go back down, and then see if it made a difference just by changing the angle. All right, let's take a walk. Kind of wrapping up all kinds of projects here. Got to get a couple machines fixed up. I got to get the rest of my wood split. I got to get the trucks, new brakes. Down the garden, all kinds of stuff to do. Alright, compressor kicked on. That should keep it on for a bit. Like a damn dungeon down here. Okay, so it's still early. What are we using? 1300 watts. That pulled the batteries down to 25.2, and we are charging only 988. So it's 16 100 watt panels, and I've seen this go over all 1600 watts. So let's go change our angle and see how much that goes up. Good. Well, hopefully you can hear me. Currently, I just have, well, they are premium exterior construction screws. But I'm going to ditch those for a heavier log screw. Perfect. Wanted to tighten the outer one so when I'm adjusting this by myself, these don't drop and are getting caught on the carpet. I've had that problem before, and it makes doing this by myself a big pain in the butt. Oh no, oh, there it is. That. Alright, this part's going to be a little bit tricky. I might not be able to do much talking to the camera. Okay. Honestly, that wanted to hold the whole rig. But I like having all 3 pin. Because this catches a lot of wind when it comes in from the north. And this array has been up eight years or so. Lumber's all in perfect condition. This was all treated, sunk in concrete. It's all perfect yet. No warpage, no splitting, cracks. You know, there isn't any punky anywhere. So the panels have kept everything in really good shape, and enough air gets underneath it. That it's been very well maintained, easily maintained. I haven't had to do much. I laid this carpet down underneath it. That keeps the grass off. I can get just close enough with the tractor. I can sneak under on the edges, keep the grass down. You know, I gotta do a little maintenance here and there with the trees. I dropped a couple just so I could get more evening light. I do want to take that birch so I get more morning light. But so I always do the center first, and I let the outsides hang so I get a little bit of a natural slope. So, you know, it's not a lot, but it's given me a teeny tiny bit more morning light and a teeny tiny bit more evening light, because the far panels, you know, are sloped that way. But let's go see what we're making. All right, back down in the dungeon. Well, right off the rip, that's a little bit more power. You know, it was at, what was that, 922? Now it's at almost 1010. Well, that's 90 watts just by tipping the panels up. That's almost another panel. You know, think about it that way. Oh, we just hit 1100. All right, cool. What are we doing? Amps. 41.1. Nice. And 2 kilowatt hours for the day so far. Anybody that hasn't been properly explained how these MPPT charge controllers work, the whole point of them is wiring your panels in series and getting that higher voltage. So this number on the left, That's what's coming in from the array, 63.9 volts, 17.4 amps. And the number in the middle, that's what the internal processing turns that into, is 25.6 volts, 41.4 amps going into the battery. So it takes that excess voltage and turns that into amps, because watts are watts, so it actually processes it so all of the power from the panels can get into the batteries. And the advantage of them being wired in series is you've got panel voltage above battery voltage earlier in the day, as soon as there's any light. So right away in the day, it's not a lot, but there's power coming in right away in the day, all the way till last light. It's getting something. Where if you had a PWM with your panels in parallel, that's all lost power. You know, you're not making power until the panels are above battery voltage. So you wire them in series, you know, 24 volt bank. My panels are making 67 volts, you know, 65 volts. Right away in the morning, there's something coming in. So anyways, there's that. Just by changing the angle, we essentially added a panel. Cool. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a great weekend.